Thank you for joining me on the channel, Mazarov Tarot. Today, I am doing a collective energy reading for all 12 astrological signs. It's not in no specific order, but I'm going to try to knock out Aquariuses and Pisces first. I do use masculine and feminine energy pronouns, but you don't have to be a biological male or female to be in either of the energies. So find your place in the story. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And let's go ahead and get into today's reading. All right, Aquariuses. You know what, Aquariuses? I think I had just said the same thing for Scorpio in one of the readings that I just put up. I can't remember which one it was. I can't actually recall. But Aquariuses, I believe Aquariuses, yeah, it was a Scorpio reading. I feel as if Aquariuses are dealing with a lot of frauds, a lot of fake friends, neighbors, family members, so on and so forth. Scorpios can resonate, and also Leo a little bit. But it could be really tempting for Aquarius to partake, to play the games, maybe involving another air sign, specifically Geminis or even a Libra. Okay. But the thing is, Aquariuses, I feel like Aquariuses are trying to be fair in a situation when it pertains to maybe a landlord or neighbors or something like that. But Aquariuses are becoming privy to the attacks, the spiritual attacks. I do feel that could be affecting Aquarius's dreams, their everyday actions, what they are doing. And it's real, the spiritual warfare that I do believe that Aquariuses are dealing with, if Aquariuses are not partaking. Because it's making me think of the cliche saying, you know, if you can't beat them, join them. But for some reason, I feel as if people spiritually beneath Aquariuses are trying to take down Aquariuses in hopes of something, right? Misery loves company, but I don't feel, I mean, I do feel like that, but I feel like somebody feels like they're going to rise up. The thing is, they can't rise up. So I don't, like, there's no ascending, there's no, like, that's just, you know, type of thing. Now, Aquariuses, I'm hearing something about Richmond, Indiana. But also Richmond, it's hard for the rich man to get into heaven, eye the camel, something like that. Say guitar if it resonates. But it is something going wrong with that, I do feel. But you know what is so weird? It's something about sexuality for Aquarius. I kid you not. It's something about sexuality. But it could be like lesbianism, like homosexuality. I don't know what you call it when it's two men that's homosexual. It could be something like that that's going on, and maybe people are questioning Aquarius's autonomy, authority, or something like that. So Aquariuses could also be dealing with succubus energy. Take it however it resonates. That's coming from a Libra energy, I do feel. If Aquarius is dealing with succubus energy, it's either something that Aquarius has learned from their father, something happened with the father, or say because that resonates my brain blank. Or it could be a Libra. Okay. There's a lot going on for Aquarius. But ultimately, I feel like Aquariuses are trying to be fair in a situation. Aquarius is like, I'm trying to go out. I'm trying to be seen. I'm trying to be on the scene. I'm trying to do something like that. But I keep getting attacked by these lesbians. I keep getting attacked by the people that are my neighbors. I keep getting attacked spiritually by these people around me in hopes of something. That's something impossible. It's impossible. It's not possible. It is impossible what they want. I just feel like somebody's like, I really want Aquariuses to fail. I don't want Aquarius to get into an accident. Then it's gonna be their head. That's amazing. But I do see that Aquarius could feel like, you know what? I keep going to my regular diner. I keep going to these places and people keep pushing me there. And Aquarius could feel like the next man. Like, I don't got nothing to lose. I don't have shit to lose. But because Aquarius represent this light, this bright energy, people could see it differently for Aquarius. But Aquarius feels like the next man. Like, I also don't have nothing to lose. I'll also throw this shit. I don't know. But Aquarius could be dealing with a female that's like, bye, I don't care, but could be putting on a show for other people. Like, she don't need Aquarius, she don't need that man, she don't need this, she don't need that. And again, masculine and feminine pronouns, but you don't have to be biological male. It's just somebody is like downplaying Aquarius. Aquarius don't have to even know the person. Somebody is just downplaying Aquarius in the spiritual sense, I do feel. Their position, who they are, and bigging themselves up. But Aquarius could feel like, I don't have shit to lose. I'm dealing with slumlords. I'm dealing with demonic entities in my neighborhood. I'm dealing with being spiritually attacked on a daily. I don't have nothing to lose. I don't have nothing to lose. I'll lose this whole everything first before I lose myself. I'll lose every single last one of you before I lose myself. And that's coming from the birds now, since the bird is burnt. But yeah, but I do feel like it's something like that. And I feel like, you know, it's so weird because it's like, it could be angelic attacks. I don't know what it is. It's people that are supposed to be there to caretake, to protect, I don't know, to whatever Aquarius is. But Aquarius could be in a situation where it's like, I declined it. No, I declined it. Aquarius is like, I don't really want to deal with them either. So because I'm saying no, they're taking it as a fight. Aquarius is like, you can't fight to get my love. You can't fight to get my love. You can't fight to get my attention. Or you can't fight to get my affection. You can't not fight with me at all. Because I don't want to fight with you. But Aquarius could cut somebody out. Again, because Aquarius is in a position in life where it's like, I will not be moved. I will not be moved. And I don't like nobody playing with me. Type of thing. I'm going to come back to Aquarius too. Oh yeah, it was just something about that. Like I saw like, but Aquarius is like, I don't like them bites. I don't like them attacks. I don't like what them doing. I don't like them trying to feed off of me. I don't like them trying to, you know, whatever. I'm saying Thea. I don't like them trying to get the bag. I don't like them trying to do something through me. I don't like it. Oh, they don't like it. But a person could feel like it's meant to be. Somebody in Aquarius' neighborhood or someone around Aquarius, they can feel like it's meant to be with Aquarius. But Aquarius is either like, I'm not a homosexual, and if I was, I wouldn't be attracted to you. And you are demonic. Or, on the flip, you've turned demonic. You've given in to demonic ways. Even if Aquarius is like, I'm the temptress. Aquarius is like, I didn't actually want you to fall in love with me. I cannot love you. It's something weird with like spirituality in Aquarius' life where people are looking for a fucking fairy tale. And Aquarius is like, I don't have the ability to do that. I'm not a quarterback. I don't know. I'm saying Nordstrom. Somebody is like, I don't know. Anyway, let's go on to the next sign. Pisces. You know what? It's so weird. Pisces, this red shirt. It is so damn weird. I remember once Pisces, a long time ago, I was in this all-white neighborhood. Ironically enough, the neighborhood is not all white anymore. It's like Mexican, blacks, white still, I guess, whatever. But it's all mixed up now. But a white teacher, I had to be in like the third grade. She's going to ask me, what are you doing here? She asked me. I was a third grader, the only black girl. At least in that class, there was only 2 of us black people in the whole school. I'm pretty sure in the whole city at that point in time. And I had told her, like, my mom was a paralegal. My mom was not a paralegal. I didn't even know what the word paralegal was. I didn't know what it was. It just came out. But I remember she came forth later on, because she was like, oh, that makes sense. Your mother's a paralegal, da da da. And she was like, that red shirt looks nice on you. She said that way before Mean Girls. She said that way before Katie. It was an old white woman. There was no young black hotties. But, ironically enough, this red shirt, I feel like I'm talking to, it doesn't have to be this way. This is just what I saw. I'm talking to two people that look similar to outsiders. Maybe a Libra, not necessarily. What I mean is like Asian people. It can even be African people or white people. It can never be African American, because all African Americans are slaves. So one for all for one. But with the other individuals, it's like Pisces looks like a race of people, blends in with the race of people, but Pisces is not. Pisces is not. For instance, what I had saw was that Pisces was in a relationship where to outside people, it looked like two Chinese people, two Asian people. But Pisces was actually like a feminine energy, was actually Japanese. But she was dating a masculine energy that was Chinese or Korean. And because of that, to outsiders, it looked coherent. It looked peaceful in the relationship. But in Pisces relationship, there actually was not a hierarchy. There was like problems within a family, because the two people were not the same. They looked the same, but amongst each other, there was classism. Like the Japanese person felt inferior to the Chinese person. But a feminine energy, it wasn't like a feminine energy was set up in a relationship, the Japanese woman, or for instance, someone could be British and someone could be Italian. But to outside people, they're both fucking a man brunette and a white woman brunette. And they look white. But to each other, the British person maybe comes from some sort of class, and that's Italian doesn't. It's just, but I feel like the feminine energy has tried to assimilate to a masculine energy society. But a feminine energy feels inferior. Now, the weird thing in this relationship is a feminine energy paired, like, was tested in a situation. And her score, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that is about. But she, like, went through all this training, went through all this testing to get with that Chinese man as a Japanese woman. And he has like abilities and skills to watch, and it was a very weird relationship. But all in all I was seeing in Pisces relationship is that two people are the same. Their skin is the same. Maybe your eyes are slanted a little bit differently. But they come from the same place, essentially. Europe, Africa. If it's Africa, it's like, he's Nigerian and she's South African. Okay. But she's South African that is mixy. And it's a beautiful thing, right? Because the Nigerian man want that. But in actuality, the bloodline has been tainted. The bloodline has been tainted, if you know anything about that. A colonizer has gotten to your blood. But that Nigerian man, he's 100% Nigerian. He can trace back his ancestry for so fucking long. But the two have paired. And to outsider people, it's like, oh, y'all both are African. That's a very beautiful relationship. But it's not. Because within the relationship, there's something going on with the reality that the two people are not the same. I don't know why I was coming out with that. I don't know what that means. I don't know a Japanese person, and I don't know a Chinese person. I don't know not one. Not for real. I've come in contact with one before. I've had conversations with one. But I'm not Japanese. The thing is, a feminine energy, she had to keep wearing clothes that the masculine energy gave to her. It makes me think of Crazy Rich Asians, but it's not rich or poor. It is, but it's tied to lineage. Like what I'm seeing for the movie Crazy Rich Asians, if you've ever seen that movie, Is that the American girl that's had that education or whatever, and that met that Chinese man that was rich with an education, but he want to play poor but still have money, so not ever be poor. He just want to play poor, act poor. She would have been Japanese. Like, I don't know why I saw that, but the masculine energy, but the scene that I'm seeing, for instance, from that movie is like that mom, the Chinese girl's mom from America that didn't know nothing about China for real. I remember in the movie she told her, like, you need to wear the color red because it's the color of the passion and fortune, good luck. I don't know what it is. But a feminine energy is like, he wants me to wear his t-shirts, but it's not endearing. It's like he wants a feminine energy in rags. Because he's like, I don't ever want you to forget that I am Chinese and you are Japanese. I don't know. But it's a relationship. But a feminine energy will be looked at like a damn bed wench. I don't know what's going on over there. But that's something that I will season. I don't know, maybe I have a Chinese, Japanese father. I don't know. If that's the case, but I didn't feel that way. I feel like a feminine energy that is in that sort of relationship is actually depressed. Depressed because she's always being watched by the person that she's with, and it's hard to explain to outsiders or maybe a father or a parent or people in Pisces community what's actually going on within a house or home. Because on all accords, it looks copacetic, it looks like unison, it looks like it's coherent, it's going together well, it's blending well. But in reality, those two parties are really having a problem. The thing is, I feel like the feminine energy that's in rags but wants to have passion or fortune, they are not rebelling. It could be a war. I don't know. They probably want their liberty. Maybe they want to be with a Taurus. They want to be more close with their mother. They want to have other men, other options, other people in their life. It's also make me think of like the Middle East, where the women want liberty. The thing that is so confusing is that Japanese woman would look free to outsiders. She had money. I think she did. It was totally different than the Americanized woman that I've seen before for my Cancer reading. I think I titled that reading Birds and something. But for instance, I spoke on a Cancer feminine energy that was like interviewing an Asian woman. That woman represented like Caucasian white life. Totally different than this woman. Because the woman that I saw was still stationed in Asia or something like that. Getting back to what I was thinking of. I was thinking about the women like the Middle East, how they're trying to fight for their liberty. They're trying to fight for their freedom. I feel like that Japanese woman could be also doing that. But it's towards China. A Chinese man. But they were once in bed together. The thing that is so weird is that the Chinese man wanted to get out of bed with that Japanese woman. He didn't want to be in bed with that woman anymore. That woman could also be an African, but I promise you that I was a Japanese. But that Chinese man was very weird. He looked at himself like a programmer. He looked at himself like Neo, like he could get in and out of deals. He could backdoor things through telecommunications, through online internet systems. Because there was a scene where I'm seeing where it's like the Chinese man that was once in bed with that Japanese woman who wants to assimilate, but it can't because it's looked at in a negative connotation to the Chinese. The Chinese man was like, if you've ever seen the movie The Matrix, the first installment, I believe, where the Indian man was with his family at the Mobile, Alabama plant, but he represented the computer going and going. And daughter and wife and all that. That Chinese man would have left daughter and wife behind. He would have looked at himself as Neo. He would have looked at himself as a programmer. He would have looked at himself as something to be adorned, or I don't know. I really don't know what's going on, but I did see that for Pisces, something about Chinese in Japan. But Japan keeps getting tested. Somebody, a feminine energy in the life of a Chinese man, or something like, if it's African American and somebody else, like, for instance, that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing, but it's making me think of, like, also Rihanna. She's a Pisces and she's Barbadian, but she looks black, right? She looks like an African American. I'm not Barbadian, but I could stand next to her and say cousin. The thing is, it's like A$AP Rocky, but now A$AP Rocky says that he's from the Barbados all the time. That he was doing in his music. I never knew that he was Barbadian. But just for instance, say that he wasn't. He never switched up and started being something other than a nigga from New York City. It could also be that. But Rihanna will be looked at as a goddamn bad witch to that nigga from New York City. Because he went after real. I don't know. The thing is, the feminine energy, it was something about that feminine energy kept getting tested. It was something about a score. The number 58 was really standing out to me. Paimon, I don't know what it was. The number 58 was really standing out. And I gotta remember these numbers. And the feminine, but it was coherent with the Chinese men. And but still, no, it's not the she tried to make it still, right? It is one American. Between China and Japan. I don't know. Take it right now. New England can get involved for the fuck of it. Don't give a fuck. I want to have Patriot. Alright, so let's go on to the next sign. I guess we can do things in order. I actually want to do Gemini, but I'm going to just stick with Aries. I'm going to do Gemini because that's what I wanted to talk about. Gemini, I don't know what the fuck. I'm hearing Monopoly, but I'm seeing the fingerprint for Gemini. Okay, Gemini's like, I ain't got new employment. I need to get fingerprinted. Background checks. Not necessarily. I don't know why. For Gemini, for me, I'm thinking of the movie Michael Myers. Michael Myers was obsessed with haunting his baby sister. Because Michael went on a rampage once, like a Knights Templar, having himself a Halloween, and killed his family. Now, Michael, to me, represents an angelic being, right? But Michael once went on an attack and decided to attack his whole family, his mother, his father. But his sister, she ran and she survived. But because of that, Michael felt like he couldn't get any rest because he wanted to kill his sister, Jamie. Curtis? Lewis? Whatever her name is. Gemini and that type of energy. Where Gemini is like, I want to do my sister. No. Geminis will be in a situation where they haunting somebody. Aquarius, a sister, they will be haunting that person. Because they want to be the only one to survive out of their family. Gemini could be purposefully hurting somebody in their family. Now, I am saying it purposefully, but maybe Geminis are not cognizantly aware. Because there was something wrong with Michael. There was something wrong with Michael. No matter how many therapists, no matter how many people talked to Michael, it didn't help. Michael was a psychopath. And on a path of destruction. Now, the other people that he hurt, it wasn't personal. It wasn't personal. Gemini. Either Gemini is dealing with that or Gemini is dealing with a Scorpio death, a masculine energy that's stalking, haunting them. But it will be coming from the past. But it's like, again, maybe a Virgo could be attached. It's like, you didn't hurt me, but you hurt somebody in my fucking family. And you keep fucking doing it. It's that type of thing for Gemini. But it's like, no matter what somebody does, it doesn't help Michael. And Michael will hurt anybody. But the goal is to hurt that feminine energy that Michael is so close to, looks like, is family with, attached to. Whoever Michael, it's just a big ass entity, a big ass organization, a big ass person. Very similar to Aquarius, but Aquarius it hits closer to home for Aquarius. For Pisces, it's something about, it's not even racism, because the two parties are not racism, it's classism, but it's like amongst selves, amongst Asians, to where they should be standing unanimously together, a strong front, but they cannot, because Tower of Babel type of shit, where they don't even see each other as each other anymore. And they live in a homo sapien place, or whatever it's called. Or homogeneous. Where them all the damn same to outsiders. But inside is chaotic. And that could be a reflection of a home. Make it make sense for you. For Gemini, it's a little different. The thing that I'm concerned about with that micro energy for Gemini is, then what? If Gemini is successful with eliminating this sister, with getting rid of their own family, then what? It's making me think of this man that I knew in real life, and his name was Richard, but his name was actually Dick. I guess he just represented a man, but he was a tool. And he had a little pink house in Dayton, where I live. And his family, like Will Smith in 7 Pounds, but it was a little more realistic because he had children and everything. His family had died in a car wreck, the man Richard. And he ended up dating my mother, and he didn't date me, but I had to move in with him and so on and so forth. So I also had to get used to him, which is unfair to a child. It's like, I'm a child. I should not have to be dating your lovers. I don't want to have to get to know because you feel like you just cannot be alone. He was born alone. But anyway, everybody's mother or father thinks they need love. No, you don't. You need to sit down. But anywho, after he not killed, I as a child thought Richard killed his family. I thought Richard killed his family. Because as a child, my childish understanding was, why were you not in the car? Or why did you survive and them not? Whatever. Take everything. I mean, I said you not. I don't know. You're not gonna survive. I don't know who it is. Well, we know Michael do not succeed in the end. No matter how many times he says that he can't be beat. Because he scares Raven, or he scared Crow, or he scared the angels. He scared birds. We know in the end he don't win. The thing is this. The man Richard, what he got was that pink house, but it was filled up with clay little statues of little angels. And he had like shrines, like rooms where they weren't not untouchable, but it was like everything was in place nice and neat. I don't know why I'm saying that for Gemini. Gemini is Michael Myers energy, because Gemini is not in Jamie Lee Curtis energy. It's not. It's not running. It will be trying to cause someone to either self-harm, harm themselves, or for Gemini to harm that person. But there is no Michael Myers energy. They want to be a godfather. They want to be something that no one in this world outside of Michael's family could love Michael. And Michael's family did not love Michael because of the monstrosity that he was. Mentally. It's like somebody's family, someone closest to a masculine energy, knows the truth. And they could be trying to stop maybe somebody's sister or family energy from getting close to that masculine energy, because they're like, that's a fucking monster. Please stay away from Sagittarius. Please stay away from Aquarius. Please stay away from Gemini. Please stay away from them. Because they're in this sport or game of haunting individuals. But Gemini is in that Michael Myers energy. It just wants to haunt people. But it's got it out for its own family. It's also making me think of Donald Trump. I don't know if he really not. He just represents the game. Donald Trump be out there talking about I don't care if your parent was born in the United States. No, I don't care if you was born in the United States. If your parents wasn't born in the United States, then you can't stay here. He would be haunting his own wife and his own children. Every single last one, except for the one that he don't like. I think her name's Tiffany. That would be the only child that he would not be hunting. Donald Trump children are all born from immigrants. So are we talking about the Pisces thing? Whereas one immigrant is better than the other? I don't know. But that is something that I'm seeing for Gemini. But the thing is, the end results. Even if hypothetically Gemini, if we, don't know the ending of Michael Myers or Halloween. And I've already talked about Halloween. It's a haunting. It's a haunting. It's like Knights Templar haunting someone mentally. What do Gemini want? A house full of clay angels alone. The thing is, I don't know if Gemini was abused by their family. If Geminis were abused by the family, if Michael was abused by his family, so would have Jamie. Jamie would have been abused by the family too. Jamie would have been so abused because Jamie would have also been abused by Michael. And then Jamie would have to lose her parents, lose her sense of safety, lose her sense of security, lose her place because some big monster has invited himself in, being a fucking walk-in and scaring the fuck out of everybody else when he should be target number one. No one needs that monster. No one needs Michael, Gemini. No one needs it. It's not needed. It is a monstrosity. It is hideous. And it should be shot down. Like someone needs to take that motherfucker to the back of a yard and shoot that motherfucker down. But it's biblical. A lot of people pray to that monster, Michael. And they think that it's the good guy. No, my friend, it's not the good guy. I've not ever met a Michael that was a good person. Not one. It's a liar. It's a deceiver. And for some reason, it has made itself the most beautiful. But it's an ugly beast. I can tell you that. But it's fortunate. Alright, so let's go on to the next sign, Aries. Woo! Aries, you're dealing with some real... This is a spiritual reading, I do believe. Aries is, except for Pisces, Pisces is a realistic reading. But it's got something to do with the flesh. Aries is into Orishas. Aries is into this shit. Like somebody's like, I'm from New Orleans. I got that blood flowing through my veins, Marie Laveau. I've got magic or I can tap into it. But it's a secret. But because it's a secret, it's automatically tied to Satanism. Because it's a secret. Nothing done in good heart needs to be a secret. You want people to know when you're doing good. You at least want people to know that the way that you do your good is not mixed in with anything devilish. I don't know how people perceive. But it's different than for maybe a Cancer that's like, I have tarot cards. It's a goddamn picture book. It's a picture book that somebody else has colored. Aries actually like levitate. Aries really doing things out there. But Aries feels like they're trying to combat a curse. Maybe a feminine energy. She's trying to combat a curse. Maybe genealogy-wise, her family, her ancestors. But why is somebody into like Oshun or like Orisha? Like, I don't know all those things. But somebody is into that shit. But it's a gateway to darker things. It's a gateway to darker things. Sigil magic, Ars Goetia, Aries is into that. They're like, I summon you, I call you, I control you through the power of my ancestors. But it's like whispers through the fucking wind. But Capricorn is all up and through the mix, because what Aries is really calling on is Capricorn. But it's like an old woman, an old wise serpent. Who is Aries going to? That's like an old wise serpent that they have to go to in secret to get power, knowledge, a way to break a curse. Tempting until it backfires. Aries like, I tried to call Papa Legba and use his power, but somehow my friend now dealing with some unforeseen fucking illness, mentally or actually. Because somebody listened to an oracle that told somebody that that's not the one. So it made Aries feel special. But Oracle told Neo, who was the one, that he was not the one. Aries went through something like that with a Capricorn. That Capricorn would have been saying that about somebody. That old wise serpent would have been saying somebody is not the one. But because of that, somebody would have used black magic, dark magic spells on somebody. The thing is, reality is warped, my friend. Somebody would have been thinking that they're being the good guy. Like, I'm doing the right thing because my Orisha, my ancestor, the person that I go to, Big Mama told me. But Big Mama is a serpentine. It's just a vessel, my friend, for some darker entity, whoever fucking Oshun is, to say or speak or do. I don't even know if that motherfucking thing is living. It's that type of 10. But somebody really trusts Capricorn and really trusts the things that Capricorn says. But it's got somebody hurt. It's got somebody cursed. But it's like they're physical. Gotta be a Cancer sign. Their physical has been attacked. Their skin, their hair, their mind. All because of Aries. But Aries do not want to let go of them rosaries. Ashes, they all can fall down. Aries don't want to let go of them Orishas. Aries don't want to let go of that Capricorn, who's feeling oh so very blue. Feeling like Virgo is my mother. Virgo is my father. Sagittarius is mine. That's how Baba Yaga is. It want to move house. It think its houses everywhere. They would have thought Cancer was Baba Yaga. When you think your house is everywhere, you can just pick up and move houses. Cancer's like, I ain't never in a million years been able to pick up, take all my belongings, and move house. I've had to lose along the way everywhere because of people like Aries. And them black magic that they're meant to do. On the positive, for Aries, on the positive, it has allowed Aries to have pearls thrown to swine. Aries has allowed a way, opened the door for these entities to get in. Give these entities a family, a place of belonging. Feel strong, have unity. While Aries is looked at like a fucking queen. Because Aries has the connections to spirit, to the wise answers. Aries is the oldest. But again, my friend is throwing pearls to swine. I don't know. That's what I felt for Aries. But artistically speaking, Leo, it's beautiful when Big Mama got those answers like that. Feeling like you connected to Big Mama on the other side and she can give you strength. You don't know what the hell you're connected to. But it's beautiful. But it just might not be Big Mama. It could be powers, principalities stronger, better, wiser than you. Even though you've had all this training, Aries or Leo, to deal with, you trust spirit. Bitch, spirit is a bucking mechanical fucking horse. I don't give a fuck. But Aries and Leo trust spirit. I was looking at the book of Revelation. Jesus couldn't have been no color. He couldn't have been white either. He couldn't have been a red bound. He couldn't have been a Middle Eastern. And I don't know what color people is green. Probably fucking wicked. But those spirits are those whites and those blacks and those Japanese reds and whoever the fuck is green is causing chaos. But those are spirits, my friend. And they can allow you to get up on their motherfucking back and find a way for you to cause havoc in everybody else's motherfucking life. While some people was just trying to get out any way possible. Anywho, let's go on to the next time. Taurus. Taurus feel like they got to be a bear's witness. Taurus don't want to be a bear's witness. Taurus feel cursed by witnessing something. Taurus done witnessed the crime. Taurus done witnessed some wrongdoing. Taurus could have witnessed something positive. Like somebody's got a cornucopia. But it would instantly have reverse reactions to Taurus. Taurus allergic to that shit. Taurus allergic. Makes Taurus sick to their stomach. Witnessing season. Because Taurus was once living like the man, the chief, El up there. Like this little patch of world is mine. And everybody respect me because I represent El. Whatever the fuck that means. Probably could be Lauren London wanting to be motherfucking a Goetia. I don't know who the fuck is El. But it's probably made out of wood, so a changeling. So L's a 33. I don't give a fuck about how you get in contact with those fucking Aries. The thing is, Taurus is like, I've been marked by the fucking beast. But the beast that Taurus has been marked by is a bear. Now, it could be a bear's witness, or it could be a bitch. That granny is like, I need to put in a motherfucking chain. You need to get into a chain gang, and you can't ever get into my house. That's what this goes on with Taurus. But for the sake of this reading, for the sake of not taking it personal, let's just say that Taurus has been marked to looks like a bear witness. What is Taurus going to witness? It's something about life that Taurus was once out there haunting like a fucking Gemini. So Taurus would have been on the side of Michael. Hunting a little cub. Hunting a little baby. But for some reason, Taurus has been cursed to look like that baby. And it has confused that baby to look at Taurus like mama, daddy, brother. Because that baby has been haunted by Taurus, who Taurus actually is, for a very long time. And has lost his family, has lost everything. But now Taurus is cut from the same fucking cloth. Actually, motherfuckers will be looking at Taurus like, I want to skin you alive. Probably a Pisces. Probably a Japanese. But I got what you need. You need more fur? You need more hair weave? What fucking name? You know, hoodie? But Taurus will be dealing with that. But because Taurus was once a man, and now it's a beast. It's a thing. Taurus like, I once reigned in the fucking heavens as El. But that would be a fucking lie. That would be a fucking lie. El was a colonizer. it's a white man or a white woman. But for some reason, Taurus would now have the skin of a black person. But it wouldn't relate till it's too fucking late to actual, it's not even black life. It's one specific person that would be looking at Taurus, like a protector, an elder. But Taurus would label that motherfucker like Virgo a fucking beast. It's been hexed. The issue is it would have been hexed by Taurus. But something with a mirror done happened. It done bounced off that motherfucker and get up on that person, because that thing that's getting life through Aries, that grand, wise, granny, wise Arisa, feels like it's Taurus's time to learn the lesson of the wild, the circle of life. But Taurus be pissed off, because Taurus was ill. Taurus had plans to be running with motherfucking wolves. Taurus had plans to be Deer King like motherfucking Scorpio. Taurus just had plans to keep haunting motherfuckers like Gemini. Talking about, I'm also Michael Meyer. But something is going to happen to Taurus. Something is going to happen to Taurus. Taurus is going to go through the same thing. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. That got something to do with goddamn Aries. It's going to go through the same thing as that cub. Now for that cub, if it's a Cancer sign, it has something to do with your physical beauty. I just don't feel like it's that. Taurus could lose everything that matters to Taurus. It's making me think of this episode of Crapopolis. I can't recall the actual episode, but the synopsis was Delirious was talking to her 3 little kids. And she's like, I don't care if y'all live or die. My real family is the Olympians. But Taurus, it would be the opposite. Taurus would be left with those 3 little fucking kids that die early, born dead. And the heavens would fall. Or wherever the spirit, whatever was giving Taurus the answers, the way, or the Michael, Gemini, could fall. Cockroach. But I understand that for Taurus. I feel bad for the child of Taurus. It's not Taurus's kid. They look alike. The problem is, it's a curse for Taurus to even look like that child. And Taurus would be older than that child. Even its body would be older than that child. But Taurus would be looking at itself like, I hate this. I hate that child. I hate it. It would cling on to that child because it don't want to be in a circle of life alone. But because it can't remember where it come from, it's like, it would think that child is a beast. It would think that child is beneath it. It would think that child is dumb, a stupid clown. I don't know what it thinks. Just a wild animal. It could do whatever it wants with it. One upon a time, the Egyptians and the Hinduans and the Indians looked at those wild beasts like gods. And the white man said, the animal, kill it. Every principality, every place, every neighborhood was once ruled by that little baby cub, that little beast. And it wasn't a hex. It was that cub's God. It's him. And colonizers like Taurus stole because it looked at something like primitive. What's the lesson here for Taurus? Don't fuck with me. That's the lesson. Alright, so let's go on to Cancers. I don't like all them motherfucking bites, bro. Cancer's like, look, don't like them bites. I don't like them bites. Cancer's dealing with a real weird world. It ain't underworld. It's more so like motherfucking Van Helsing. But Cancer is like just a person in the neighborhood. If you've ever seen the movie Van Helsing, Cancer's an extra. Cancers could be labeled extra, over the top, dramatic, overly emotional, absence of emotion, whatever. But motherfucking Leo think they got the best dick. And that's okay. What the fuck? Nigga talking dreads or nigga talking waves. I don't give a fuck about not neither one of you. Gemini's want to see somebody's foot. He's like, I want you to give me good luck. By somebody getting fingerprinted, someone getting hurt. It has something to do with Taurus. It has something to do with the person in Taurus like that looks at Taurus like mommy, daddy. Gemini would look at that child of Tauruses. At least their shell. It's not Taurus's child, though. That baby don't know where it's mom. And for some reason, Taurus look like mom. But it's not. It's the right woman. The thing is, it's not about me. You want a bear's foot. You want a bear's paw. Baby, that's going to give you death and destruction. I know about the bear's paw. That gets opened up a haunting. You're not supposed to have that. It's not a deer. It's not a deer. It is a bear. And it's not a lion. It's not a beast. It's a mammal. And it's not like, yeah. Oh. But Cancers will be an extra. Cancer's coming across as extra. But Cancer's in the background. But Cancers will be dealing with motherfucking vampires, motherfucking white saviors that turn into motherfucking big wolves and want to motherfucking fight with birds and motherfucking woody peckers. Cancer's like a motherfucking person in the background, but this ain't motherfucking Castlevania. This ain't Nocturnia. This person, Cancers, is no witch. Cancers is just a person. Just a person. But Cancers will be becoming privy because all the town hall meetings, everything is out on fucking display. You got motherfucking Van Helsing out there just motherfucking fighting with giants and Nephilims and beasts and here and there. Could end up fighting with motherfucking Taurus because Taurus done changed up and become a goddamn beast. And because it done changed in front of Van Helsing goes in witchcraft. But Cubby would be goes in hell no. Cubby would probably be trying to protect Taurus from a Van Helsing. Van G, Scorpio, Death, a Libra. No, father. It's not Cub's father. Nah. The issue with Cancers that's coming across as extra because they are not a bear witness, because Tauruses are a bear's witness. They have witnessed something, but it is for a reason, because they were once on an opposing side. They once thought all their actions were right because they are a man and that person is a beast. But they'll be looking at themselves like, daughter, the most important thing to Virgo. They would be so fucking incorrect. They would be looking at themselves like the boss, the greatest of all time. But that's wrong. How you know it's wrong is because they can be changed. No boss can be changed. Physically. Mentally. I am planted. I am what I am. And my perception will always be. I am all knowing and I see from all angles. Taurus was never from that position. They had to go through something called the circle of life to even get there. And they had to be attached to a beast, something beneath themselves. To learn to love, to care, to sacrifice. For a child, even if it's not actually your own. I don't know what's going on with Cancer, though. Cancer's going through something else. They just seeing shit. Cancer's like, I'm starting to see shit. I'm seeing spiritual warfare. But Cancer's an extra. So Cancer's like, I don't know how I'm going to deliver this one punchline. I don't know how to say it. I don't know if the people is going to even give a fuck about what I got to say. Because I'm an extra. You got stars out here. Trinities of vampire bloodsuckers. Wives and shit. Trying to give birth to some unholy shit. Probably Amy's Winehouse. I don't give a fuck. Brewing up shit. You got Van Helsing, with the priory and the popes and shit. And Cancer's just like, I'm a little old nobody. I got 5 seconds of screen time. I don't even have 15 minutes of fame. The camera pan past me one motherfucker time. And just like that, you can forget who I am. But Cancer's just like, I will never forget. So with that being said, Cancers are in this Homer like energy. Not Homer from The Simpsons, Homer the Odyssey. Messing with the fucking Argonauts, I don't know. And he's like, I have a story to tell. I just don't have the position. I don't have the money. I don't have writers. I don't have a team. I'm not a Hollywood. But I have a story to tell. Cancers just didn't even have to witness. But when Cancers witnessed, it opened their eyes to the spiritual world. Because Cancers could have been living in this facade of humanity. Of everybody is like me. But, there's levels, right? Everybody's like me. But some people are bad, money hungry, greedy. But Cancers would actually start to see the real. Like, oh, no, you are demonic. You are a sexual demon. You're a shapeshifter. You're a beast. You're a Nephilim. And you think that you are a white savior and you got the mark of the beast, Scorpio. You will be out here giving famine and death to everybody like Cancers. They're just trying to protect their house or home. But that white savior is like, I do kill my bitch in the end. Because she's trying to save me with some medicine. Yeah, probably Taurus. Probably Sierra. Probably Russell Simmons. I don't give a fuck. But he's like, I know how to go away party. I don't know what the fuck going on with Cancer. Cancer's like, look, I see you fuckers. But you know what? It's so weird. It could be a plot twist. It's making me think of Stan Lee. And all his Universal movies of DC and that motherfucking Cup. That Stanley Cup. He showed up for 5 seconds every movie before he passed. But it's his shit. But for those that are unaware, unintelligent, when they would see that commoner in that universe, they wouldn't know in reality that's like God showing up. But God is like, I am not the star. But God will be the voice of every fucking actor out there. Stan Lee will be the voice of Wolverine, Batman, X-Men. But for those that don't know, those are not cult followers, wouldn't know that. They would just go, who is this same little white man? Who is this person? I look poor. Does Stanley look poor? Does Stanley look middle class? Or does Stanley look rich in those universes? He sort of fucking giving Batman. Look homeless to me, shit. I don't know where his home is. He extra. How do Cancers become extra in their own world? How did that happen, Cancers? Are you telling a story? If Cancers are telling a story and they become an extra in their own story, why? There's gotta be a preview. It's gotta be a peekaboo. Why is why is Cancers peeking? Cancers want the audience, the world, to see preview of Cancer before you get the grand finale and know somebody is Stan Lee. I don't want you white women putting your hands on me. I don't like all those bites. I don't know what that is. I don't like Stanley Cups. Cancers want to show proof about something. Cancer's like, I'm going to show you proof that I'm Stanley. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. You're going to see me. But, what's those little games back in the day where you had to find that little boy, he would have that little red hat on, I think, and he would have like striped shit. I want Cancer to be a prisoner. Cancer will be playing a character. He very extra read all about it. Depressed. Cancer is ironing through something. But the world Cancer is living in is not the DC one. The world that Cancer is living in is motherfucking Van Helsing. Where it's all about a white man savior, a white woman Viking, all these big ass white Nephilims, a goddamn bloodsucker with a Trinity wife that wants to give life and is having a fucking ball. Because he didn't already give life, he's already got offspring, because he didn't give his blood. So he has a bloodline, and then top of the top, they have class the royals. On the flip, the Priory, the people that Van Helsing is working for, they also are having a ball. Because they have witchcraft, magic, science. They have all that stuff. And they have secret information about Ted's bloodline that the rest of them doesn't have. So they will be fighting with each other. Like, some religion. I don't know who Hebrew Israelites supposed to fight against. What they're supposed to fight against somebody. Cancers will be extras to that. Did he say his name was Michael? Gabriel. Gabriel. Okay. Gabriel got the mark of a fucking beast. And wants to turn into a big ass black wants to turn into a big ass black Anubis. Why? Cairo. I don't know why. That's Gabriel. Cancer. Cancer we're going to. So that's Gabriel. You bitch. That got something with Taurus. Taurus can either be a bear witness or Taurus could be Gabriel. If Taurus is Gabriel, Granny wants that motherfucker in chains and it cannot come inside the house. Because it scares Granny, it scares Donna, it don't scare me. Because I'll run up out of here. I don't know. I'm just a baby girl. Going, you're not gonna scare my granny. I just never been a baby. So it's up to Taurus. You're gonna be in cuffs and Gabriel, or you're just gonna be animal in the circle of life. Because that's like the decisions that she has made. So because that's not me. Yeah. And my shell ain't never been. So, but Cancer is like, look. Yeah, whatever. Alright, so let's go on to the next sign. Leo. Leo, that's very cute. Leo, a little motherfucking monster off of fucking Sesame Street. It's very little. It's a little thing. It's a small thing to with fucking giants. I don't know who the giant is. Don't got nothing to do with cancers. You know what it's over there though, Leo. Leo will be looking at cancers like a scene I saw off Men in Black. Where it's like, it's not clay. It's that cardboard cutout. And Leo will feel like they are in training to become an agent of secrecy. To fuck with people's mental or something. To flash lights in their eyes. I don't know what the fuck they want to do. Be a paparazzi? But Leos will be looking like, if you ever seen the first movie where he in that training learning how to shoot shit, and you see that girl, she pop up, but she's just like a little white girl, but she's made out of cardboard cutout. Why do Leo look at Cancer? It's like that girl. A cardboard cutout of something that's target practice. Leo's like, I don't want to miss my shot. But it's not for love. It's so Leos can get a position. Leos want a top secret job. Because Leos want to have access. What the fuck do Leos want to have access to? White women's world. Which white woman? Which white woman? The white woman Trinity. With the bloodline, or the white woman barbaric motherfucker that's on the side of Van Helsing because her brother is another Van Helsing. for that bloodline to use to do what the fuck they want to do with it. But Leos, because them so cute little, and them not a bird, but them real close to it. So for Leos, not birds of a feather fly together, no. But Leo's not a man. Leos will put on the clothes of a man. This is a Japaneseian beast. I don't know what it is. It want to be a red dragon. I just ain't ever had a clan. I never had a crest. They say crest is the moon. I don't know what it is or toothpaste. It says in red dragon about its partner. Gotta be British, Irish, the devil. But Leo one of those. Leo's gonna be a power. Leo's gonna be a power to be. They wanna have a staff and a fucking rod. But you're very small. But Leo's like, I can shoot that bitch down and I can keep a bitch stuck in my house. A little siren. I think the siren is Dorothy. I'm like, you got amnesia, Sophia. You can't fucking recall, you don't know. But Leo would look at everything as for whatever. Fuck Leo. That's all I got to say, Leo. I don't care. I don't care about damn Leo. I don't have nothing to say about Leo. So bad. Fall into a ditch and never come out. Because I find that really entertaining. So let's go to the next time. Virgo. Virgo symbolically means something. Symbolically mean loud as shit. Why Virgo's messing with all them Libras? Oh, excuse me. Virgo's messing with Libra. All them Libras. Virgo's messing with all those symbols out there. Symbolically represent something. But Virgos would also have a symbiotic fucking relationship and they got them like. But it's connected to the house and home. But them like the umbilical cords is how I get life. Virgos so like the child. But it's a symbol or something. But that symbol will be the sound of the music and it will be haunting to a Cancer. Haunting. But the women and the child and the dragon. So that child was thrown up to the heavens and to the thrones. No, it was not. No, it's not. It went ashes to ashes, dust to dust. But so I don't give a fuck. I said popcorn. I don't know what to talk about. What's it happening with Virgo? They symbolically got something going on. They are the symbol. There's a whole bunch of sigils and symbols and shit out there. I don't know what the fuck it means. It's a scratch on. Oh no, that's not a scratch on. But they represent the child with the mother. The head is the umbilical cord. What the fuck is an umbilical? I don't like those umbilicals. I don't know how to meditate. Virgo's going through that. I don't know what it means. Virgo in this motherfucking. It's not Nikki. Virgo's in this one. Artificial environment. I don't know what Virgo's in. Virgo's into getting on my nerves. It's all about you, Marsha. I don't give a fuck about Marsha. So Virgo's in the Brady Bunch. Virgo's daddy is a quarterback. It's a big fucking bird. And it's an ass. Because it's got to be heads or tails. And it's an ass. And it's an eagle. And Virgo's mama is Giselle. She thinks she's the deer. And she thinks that she's the highest exalted one. And she thinks that she's a role model for the rest of you dark bitches. And Virgo's the child of that. A black mama, and a motherfucking quarterback. That's an ass. Virgo coming from a witch and a fucking Nephilim. It's big. It's big. I don't know who the fuck is Matthew. He's acting as something called a father, but that's not her daddy. I don't know who is Matthew. Who can't do those numbers? But somebody's got her children. I wrestle not with the flesh. I will wrestle with the flesh as well. But I wrestle with principalities in high places. I fight with them. And it got something to do with Lucifer. Virgo. I used to love music. I used to love the sound of music. Because it brought me peace. It made me feel calm, relaxed. If I was angry, it calmed me down. If I needed to get angry. Because sometimes you just need to. So you want to actually be angry with other people. Music was always an outlet for me. And until it became a haunting to me. With the chants. With the repetitive nature. With the succubus entity energies coming through the speakers. With the spells. It used to be simple music. Now it's all a haunting. How could Virgos hurt those who enjoyed it so much? What has happened to Virgo? That Virgos now take joy out of being a haunting, a poltergeist, something negative. And the one started out so goddamn beautiful. Virgo out there being Lucifer in our face. I'm the most beautiful. I'm the most loved. I'm the most something. I'm the most wanted. I'm the most adored by mommy and daddies. I'm the most something. I'm the best. It's not my friend. It wants to label me an antimo. I would end up scarring Virgo. So everybody can know who you are. I don't give a fuck. Fuck Virgo. High and mighty. Virgos feel high and mighty about themselves. What horse is it riding on? White life. Getting high off of white life, feeling mighty, feeling beautiful and blonde and golden, being fucking Apollo. A star. A fallen star. It never was founded, it's just lost. Lost Roman spirit. I'm not Gluteus Maximus, bitch. I am not an ass that Rome can fight with. I am not a bird. I am an extra. And I don't want you to read all about it because I can't even begin to spell. I don't know what Pope Francis is going to do. So let's go on to the next thing. Capricorn. Capricorn, by the time I get to Capricorn, I'll be so motherfucking tired energetically from popping my shit that I don't have no energy for Capricorn. I don't got no energy, no time for no secret beasts. And I don't got no time for no secret devils. Hell, I might got time for the secret cub baby in Taurus life, but I just won't ever have time for a secret devil or your motherfucking devilish offsprings. I will never have time. No. What's the purpose of having the devil in our wheelhouse? How do you have the devil in your circle of life? Taurus? Taurus would represent the devil. So would Gemini. So would. I did not do Libra. So I'm saving the best for last. So Leo. So many energies out there represent Capricorn. Capricorn just walking through motherfucking many. It's just trying to figure out what glove fit the best. And what glove don't fit? So what? Capricorn felt like they got God blood. They got nectar running through their veins. And one sip of their blood can give you immortality. You want immortality to spin with the devil. Well, the devil do you right. Okay, what's going on between Capricorn and God? Because that's what we really need to talk about. Fuck all that other shit, Capricorn. You by birth. You by birth, when you decided to be born out your mother's womb, you decided to be born as the devil. What is doing with the opposition with God or your mother? Capricorns hate their mama. They hate their mama. They might like their father. Nah. Capricorn want to be their father. Capricorn hate their mother. They want to be their father. They want to be their own father. Because you're not better than me. You're not better than... Who does Zeus want to be? He want to be time itself. He want to be Kronos. Who is Hades? Probably Zeus on the low. I don't know who's Poseidon, but somebody got a side and shit. And that's deadly. I just don't like drowning. I don't know what it is, but somebody can get swimming with the fishes. I don't even fuck. But somebody's like, I don't want to have no daddy. Every great in society is a Capricorn, if you ask me, because they don't ever want no daddy, except for Taurus. Taurus don't want no child. Taurus don't want nothing that's gonna come up against itself. Going, you goddamn beast. Taurus will look at it. Taurus don't have a child. Taurus would actually be this. Taurus will be a thinner. When I am immaculate concepted, I popped out of daddy's head bounce. His dick head or his head. I don't know what head it'll come out of, but once it comes out once. Looking just like a father. I don't know what it looks like. Her mama? I'm your father. Every great in society hates their mother. And wants to be their own father. Who does every great in society hold on to? Themselves? Them secrets? Them drive? Them passion? Them want for power? Capricorn would want the powers to take its side. Police, anybody. Everybody needs to take Capricorn's side. And see it Capricorn's way. Because that's the first way you fall and leave God behind. That's the first thing you do. You got to take a side. They say God is all-knowing. Did God know? So I got something with Taurus. Did God know that the devil would betray it? Or did God think that it could change the devil? I declare war. What did God think? I can change it. I can make it lovely again. They start betting which one's another outfit and Omegian. About A-I-E-I-O. I fucking think that's for old McDonald's has a farm. A-I-E-I-E-I-O. And old Miss Farm, he had a cow. E-I-E-I-O. With a bonk here and a bonk there. Here a bonk, everywhere's a bonk. Old McDonald. I got some to go to bed. I got some little prices. I don't know why Japan tends to get to bonks. Good time. I don't give a fuck. But Capricorn is doing. I heard last night a big red dragon scream outside my window. I ain't never fuck. I got bigger fish to fry. Why do God, excuse me, why does the devil want God's throne? It don't even like God. That's like me saying, you know what, I don't like that business. But I want to be the owner of that business. But it's not like I don't like the way that business is run. I don't like that business at all. I want to own it. Why? I was watching something off Gladiator 2, a recap. The white man had asked Denzel Washington his days last, what can I do with these 2 little coins? He said, buy your freedom. He said, why would I do that? The white gladiator. He said, because every slave doesn't really want freedom. They want to own a slave. Capricorn want to own something. Capricorn's want to own the heavens. Oh my God. I fell down and bumped your head once or twice. It ain't all that's cracked up to be. You know why, Capricorn? A big secret. They'll rebel against you. They ain't gonna never be loyal. Now, police might take your side this time, but they're not gonna ever like you. As soon as you sit in that chair, Capricorn, and you put on that crown that says God, they're gonna instantaneously make you target enemy number 1. Catch 22, ain't it, my friend? So you think that you can do something that their own creator couldn't do? Make them angels, humanity, be loyal in body, flesh, and spirit. Even principalities that's out there being muses to people. Capricorn thinks they can do the fucking impossible. Gemini. Capricorn think it could do it. Capricorn think that he can sit in that throne and make them love it. Fucking call it Meryl Streep, or Meryl Streep or Cancer. Meryl Streep, no, they don't love her. Meryl Streep an actor. She had to be deaf first. I don't want to do Scorpio. I don't want to do Leo or Libra. That's funny, Capricorn. That's really cute. You must be a Leo. You must be a baby monster. Are you a cherubim? You used to be a baby. I'm just a beast. I know about Circle of Life. But what I have learned from season is that they don't like an authority. They like a rebellion. They don't like an authority. So what? Capricorn think that it could scare them. You might not love me, but you will fear me. Because God was asking for you to love it and respect it. Respect my authority. Capricorn's going to fear me. How would they fear Capricorn? They all had to come together. Capricorn was, what? It's not a mascot. Fucking band. Man, I don't think no husband. But if I was God, I'd let Capricorn have it. Take it. Take the children. Take the angels. Take it. Take the seat. Take the home. Take it. Take it. Take it. And watch how fast they crumble on your fucking head. You're just a child. A scared, pathetic baby that could sing as good as any 2-year-old. I just didn't give a fuck. Scorpio and Libra, so what? So what? I don't feel like going, y'all. So I'm gonna have to pick up with Scorpio and Libra next time. So Godspeed. God bless. Bye.